Hi, I have a question from Backpack Backpack Pat. Is that sounds familiar from someone I know or listen to? Their question is, I started a little equipment rental business and now someone isn't giving it back. I would like I would just charge the person's card for keeping it, but I buy the equipment in bulk. Do I need to get the police involved? Is this considered theft? For reference, it's been 2 months since the last payment for the equipment. Okay. Uh, First, I should say I am not a lawyer, so keep that in mind. Go seek real legal advice, I would say. But I can tell you things that I would do as not a lawyer. So, one thing is, do you have a legal agreement with your customers? Um, because that would be something you would want to have. And I maybe you do. I'm assuming. But in that legal agreement, you could have language in it that would cover things like this, such as if you don't return it within a month, we're going to do this. If you remember Blockbuster, Blockbuster would have, I think it was 7 days. If you didn't return a video within 7 days, they would just charge you the full amount for the video, and it's yours. So, whether that's good or bad, so it made sure you returned the videos. So you could one is get an agreement and hire a lawyer or seek legal services to do that for future scenarios, so that you can avoid all these. Um, so basically, I'm saying have a process and make sure your customers know what that process is and have them legally agree to that process for all future to get rid of all these headaches. Number one. So, but that doesn't solve your problem now with the equipment. Um, I would also ask the subreddit legal advice. I believe it's r/legal advice. They would have a better situation. You also want to include what state you're in, as someone else mentioned. It depends what state you're in. That's number two. I would do this. This is something I would do if I was you. I would contact that person and say, "Hey, it's been 2 months. Do you plan on returning it?" Just asking, because communication is key. They might have forgot, right? Maybe. If they dodge your communications, or they say, "No, I didn't," or something along those lines that's kind of implies malintent, that is when I would say something to the effect, "Okay, well, I am going to contact the police and report this stolen." Easy. I would be interested in the response then. Because likely they're either going to do one of two things. They're either going to very quickly return it, or they're going to double down, and that is probably going to get pretty messy legally wise. But I mean, it'd be easy for you. Just go to the police station, report it stolen, and that's that. But anyway, I would back up to my first piece of advice, which is, again, not a lawyer, but you should have a system in place so that it removes future headaches involving this. It sounds like you've gone off to a good start. Oh, and also with that system, what you could do is you could have a deposit, and you could have hold that deposit, and that way, in case any of the equipment is returned, you just take their deposit, and that's yours. And then at the end of their 1 year term, you return that deposit, assuming that they returned all the equipment and everything. That would be another way to do it. Anyway, but it seems like you're doing pretty well business wise, and I wish you all the luck. Hope this legal advice, hope the legal issue gets sorted out.